Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs getting a mixed verdict today from a New York jury. Guilty on prostitution-related charges, not guilty on racketeering and sex trafficking. 6 on Your Side anchor Lori Tucker brought in WATE legal analyst Greg Isaacs to help us better understand the decision and where the case goes next.
Greg, thank you for joining us.
Lord, it's good to be here.
First question, were you surprised by this verdict?
Wow, the shock heard round the world for the Southern District of New York. After 7 weeks, 34 witnesses, Sean Diddy Combs acquitted of the most serious crimes, racketeering being the most serious, where he was facing 15 years to life, convicted of only 2 counts of transporting individuals for purposes of prostitution across state lines. What a day in the Southern District of New York.
Was that racketeering charge an overreach?
I think, once again, you have prosecutors that kiss the case. That is, keep it simple, stupid. They bit on the high-profile nature of this case and overcharged it. And the defense had an easy time by picking that apart, saying that the prosecution was basically engaging in a fake trial, fake news, basically some individual state crimes that got lumped together. And I think the jury listened. That argument resonated. But think about the time and the money and the effort. And at the end of the day, he's looking at a maximum of 10 years on each of the transportation counts. Those could run concurrent, but they're going to be governed by the federal sentencing guidelines. Now,
how does that work?
Well, in federal court, it's a mathematical computation where you start with a base offense level, and then you basically have different additions and subtractions based on the nature of the conduct. Your role in the offense, for example, were you a leader? But it also gives the defense the opportunity to file motions for downward departure and a variance, and that just means legally you can make the elevator go down. And some pundits are speculating, based on the 9 months that he's done, he could be close to getting out of jail if he receives a favorable sentence.
This was 9 months because he was granted no bail. What does that say in terms of the seriousness of the crime? Do you think he'll face any time, or do you think he will go free? It's
going to be interesting how that guideline analysis is conducted by the Office of Probation, which happens in every federal case. But, you know, if I'm his defense lawyers, I'm going to be jumping up and down. You've held my client based on the prosecution talking about the strength of your case. Judge, you now know that's not true. We want a modification, and we want him out pending sentencing, pending appeal. So that's what's going on right now in the Southern District of New York, but a dramatic development in the Diddy case.
Despite the video, despite the 34 witnesses, it comes down to the 2 lesser charges that he was convicted of.
You know, he might have lost in the court of public opinion at the beginning, but he won in the courtroom, and who knows, maybe he'll write a song.
Oh my goodness. All right, Greg, thank you. We'll leave it at that.
All right, guys, thank you. And just into the newsroom, since we're talking about this case, the judge in that case has now denied bond for Sean Diddy Combs. Among the reasons, the judge cited Combs' violent history and said that the defense could not prove by clear and convincing evidence that Combs presented a lack of any danger to any person in the community. But again, the judge in the case has now denied bond for Sean Diddy Combs. Of course, we'll keep following this through the sentencing phase for you.